All right, it says we're streaming. We're streaming at megabits. We're streaming at megabits. There we go. Now we're live.
Yay!
We got the megabits.
There we go. All right, wait. Who else do I... Scott?
Are you talking into your microphone or?
Yeah, I forget who I'm supposed to...
Oh, I've got you muted. That would explain why nobody can hear you.
Yeah. Oh, wow, I'm loud.
Yeah,
Holy
you're
crap,
hot.
I can hear myself.
Hold on. Let me bring it down. I'm bringing it down. Okay, now talk a little bit. Okay, that was a test. It was a worthy one.
There's a Case of Lupa picture on my screen. It knows I'm a fat ass.
It's so good. It's so good. Okay, I think I'm ready.
Wait. Bash and Eric and Scott and Daryl and Coleman. Who am I missing? I always miss like 30 people.
Frankie.
I don't think I have Frankie use. I do.
All right.
Let's do Sarah.
Okay.
Sarah Miller.
I got these headphones that are too short for what I'm trying to do.
I still want the cat ears.
You can get them.
I think I will.
You should. Why not?
Good question. Why not?
There. Now I got. Oh, hello. That's a different feeling. So loud. Okay. Maybe that's better. I'm trying to keep it from buzzing. Buzz. I don't know why it's doing that. Because the gain? Was my gain too high? Maybe that was what the problem was.
Okay.
Because I don't want
it still says we're offline and it's not playing. Oh, there it is. Nope, I suck. We're good.
Okay, hold on. Things are crazy here. I'm so tired here. It's okay. We're all fine here. That might just be my headphones being too loud. Okay, now say something.
Tepper Sherry S., an American science fiction horror and mystery novel author behind more than 30 books. What is this? What?
Okay, hold on.
Why is this in my thing?
Okay, that will do. Rogue Puppy Dog is in the Twitch chat, and he says, it's about dang time. No more conferences for you, young lady.
Yeah, that was awful. There were hats involved.
I don't know why it's buzzing. Hopefully it doesn't buzz in the recording. It didn't sound like it was.
I should actually just put the pictures up where I had like the big white hat and the gloves.
Yeah, you should. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
You want to do this? Oh.
Yes. Okay, I'm awake.
Would help if I was.
Coffee's bad for you.
Coffee's so good for you and you know it. All right.
Coffee makes you jump start.
There we go. All right. I'm ready. Let's do this. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. It's another episode of Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. We're back after a 2-week break. Ashley has been refined by the luxury of a hotel in the mountains. Whatever that means. And I've been just being a dad for 2 weeks. Let's see what we've been up to, shall we? It's Horseshoes and Hand Grenades, episode 348 for March 19th. Holy crap, that was wrong.
What day is it?
I don't know. Cat Burgled. That's right. It's time for Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. It's the show that brings to you the latest and greatest and odd and crazy news from all over the planet. And once again, we have brought to you show notes.
This should be on my thing, but it's not.
That's a wheel, and it is not working because it fell off your chair.
Well,
so it's not doing its job
very
anymore.
well.
Huh? No. It's not made very well. It's not made like the tires or like a Cadillac Escalade.
I feel like that's a small area to put a lot of weight on.
Well, there's 5 of them.
Well, no, I mean like this little because all the weight would rest right here, right?
Yeah, but you got it's the
yeah, but now there's 4 of them.
It's a force thing.
Yeah, but I'm crooked.
No, but that's because the wheel broke. I don't know what to tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, that voice of complaining that you hear alongside mine is the wonderful, the amazing, the incredible, the one and only Smashley.
Me.
And I'm your host, Steven. And we're here, man. We're here for another episode to do this thing we call a podcast. Yep. How much money we make? Fortune?
Yeah.
Thousands.
I mean,
thousands
Trump
of
backs
money.
us.
Yeah, not doing it.
Because
I'm not grabbing
we're
the bait.
gonna make the show great again.
You know what? That's not a bad idea.
You know how we're gonna do that, Steven?
I don't have a freaking clue.
We're gonna do it in the Trump manner. We're gonna insult minorities.
Okay, check. We've been there before.
We are going to be hostile.
Check.
Have
I'm
no
angry.
legitimate information to back up anything we say.
I feel like maybe, just maybe,
Sometimes-
we should stay away from politics at this particular juncture in
We're
America.
not. This isn't politics. We're following the Trump plan to make H&H great again.
Because it wasn't great before. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I
It's
mean,
not great now?
apparently
You know what? It's great. We're all great here. We're all fine now.
we're like 90% through building our wall
It's
that our neighbors paid for.
Stop it. Stop it. I'm calling it. There's one simple thing that we can say about the whole shebang.
He's an asshole, sir.
Yes.
Is that what we wanted? That's
Yes.
what I thought. So anyways, it's wonderful to see you guys again. It's wonderful to be with you. I have been enjoying myself some Twitch channels, and I'm very glad that we're a part of it's important to let me finish my sentence.
Well, you
before
paused. That was just
I've
an
been enjoying
unfortunate
myself.
area in which
Sup,
to
Tizzle?
pause.
Tizzle has joined us in the IRC. Thank you for joining.
Tizzle mo nizzles.
Yeah, man. Like we've been doing some stuff. There, like on this channel, this whole Two Dorksy thing. I've got 4 Stardew Valley streams under my belt. 4 of them. So if you guys are into Stardew Valley, the game, the farming simulation /
Tell me
village
the appeal.
simulator.
What is it? What am I
It's
joining?
so.
I'm
If I had to
joining Two
bottle up the
Dorks.
reason you should play Stardew Valley, it's all in the charm.
Two Dorks.
It's a charming game.
What am I joining?
Huh?
In the IRC?
2 dorks.
Is just a 2 and a dorks?
Yeah, the number 2 and the dorks.
But it says there's no such channel.
On Freenode?
Yeah.
Should be. Pound 2 dorks, right?
Pound.
There you go. Yeah, pound 2 dorks.
I'm like, I'm doing something wrong.
No, so there's the charm in Stardew Valley, and that is what makes it a fun game to play. It's like playing a Super Nintendo game that you just. I don't know what to tell you. If
It's
you've
got
never
that
played,
nostalgic
you played Animal
feel.
Crossing, right?
Oh my god, yes, I played it. I
So-
played Animal Crossing on your recommendation because it was going to be the best game on the planet. It was going to blow my socks off, and I would never need children again because I would be so never need children again. I would
never-
not need anything else
You
in my
would never
life
need to feed on children again.
because I would be so satisfied with the life that
Yeah,
Animal Crossing created. There were no animals in Animal Crossing.
there was
and then I
animals.
got it.
They were like humanoid animals.
And then I got the game.
So it's Animal Crossing and Harvest Moon, which you may not care or know anything about, and with some Zelda-ish questy elements to it. And by Zelda-ish, I mean you swing a sword.
It looks.
slime.
It does look like Link to the Past or
Yeah,
Minish
it
Cap or
has
something
that
like that. It's
feel.
really cute. It's
But
very
you-
retro.
You find yourself knowing that you need to harvest your parsnips and make as much money as you can before the end of the season because you've got to buy strawberries at the Egg Festival because it's the only time they sell strawberries, and you need a whole bunch of them in order to have them at the beginning of the season next year so you can make the most money.
It's just. It looks cool when I see you playing it because I'm like, okay, he's looking for Minish Caps or something.
You're like immediately making it a Zelda game.
Like, where are the bosses? And then you're just like, I have to farm my bacon for my sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit.
Yes, that's exactly what we do.
So what is the what is it?
You inherit your grandfather's farm,
Okay.
and then you go out there because you got sick of your IT job and working for the man every night and day.
Okay.
So you go down to your grandfather's farm, and it's an absolute wreck, and you spend the next, I think it's a 2-year span, making the farm good again. Make the farm great again, as they say. And you throughout this adventure, you can get beehives to let the bees make the honey. You can use the honey in cooking recipes and sell that stuff. You get the chickens and the ducks and the cows and the sheep and the pigs and E-I-E-I-O. You get all that stuff.
Okay, so you're farming.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then...
You're farming, and then you also can get married because you got to give the hot chicks the presents. Because everybody knows relationships are built on gifts. So it's a gift simulator. It's a relationship simulator you can actually take in your life and then apply it. So you're like, I need to give this woman wine in order for her to marry me. And so that's what you then do in real life. So it's an educational system. It's educational. You learn about how to give people the
Can
right
you
gift.
have more than one wife?
Mm-mm.
No.
No, polygamy's frowned upon. You
No
can,
Mormons.
however, choose whatever spouse you want. So if you're a chick farmer, you can get a chick farmer wife.
Okay.
Or a dude farmer. Or a dude wife.
But you cannot have more than one dude wife.
No, you can't have more than one, but you can. Doesn't matter what genitals they have, you can marry them.
So you can have your genitals,
Yep.
their genitals,
All right, and nobody else's.
and nobody else's
Nope.
genitals.
Nope.
That's such a weird word.
They can probably. Who says that anyway?
You.
Who says
You say
genitalia?
That's like
So
saying
scientific.
panties.
Like you'd rather just say wieners.
Wieners.
You know.
Hey, tell everybody about your
I don't want to know where that was going. No.
Tell everybody about your book that read to you
Oh God. Oh geez. So
about your wiener book.
I am an audiobook fan. I get audiobooks. I love listening to audiobooks because I have a small child at home. I don't have time to read. I ain't got time
Ain't nobody
for
got time for
words.
this.
So I let other people read to me. Thanks to Ashley's wonderful Christmas present, a 3-month subscription to Audible.
We basically just traded money for awesome
That
things.
was wonderful.
Yeah.
The third month, I got the final month. I was like, I'm going to get a book that I know I'm never going to sit down and read. And I wanted to read it. And I picked up 11/22/63 by Stephen King, which is fantastic. It's an unbelievable book. That being said, Stephen King is the most long-winded human being I think I have ever read/listened to in my entire life. He's like, here's a really intense situation that I'm setting up that's going to play out over the course of this 6,000-page book. And then it's like, but right here in the middle is you learning about the dude and the relationships with his people forever. You're like, I'm learning about why he's a teacher at a school waiting on
What is
Kennedy
that about?
assassination. This guy goes back in time in order to stop the Kennedy assassination.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
He
You told me
finds
that.
a weird old time rift in the pantry of a diner. And you go into it and you're in, the cool part is I love the rules that Stephen King has set up. You always go back in time to the exact same spot at the exact same time. So every time you go back in time, you go to 11:58 on September whatever 1958.
Okay.
And you leave the hole, or you stay down there for 2 or 3 hours. Every time you leave, 2 minutes has passed in your present time.
Oh
2
wow.
minutes
Okay.
has passed. And
For staying an hour in the past.
right.
Okay.
Or 10 years. Anytime you go back, 2 minutes. That's the only time you spent.
Well, does your body age in the past
Yes.
though? Okay.
You age. You
Okay.
age, and you're susceptible to all normal things that people deal with. But you go down there, you come back, and then if you go down again, the whole shebang resets. So every time you go back, it's a reset.
Oh, so if you don't get it right, then you can go.
You can just go back
Okay.
and do it again. But if you get everything right and you go back to the future, you have to stay there because if you go back again, you got to live the whole thing out and do whatever you want to do.
Right.
And the cool thing I'm going off on a little sidetrack, but the cool thing I like about Stephen King's view of time travel is that the past doesn't want to be changed. So things will get in your way when you're trying to stop the past, proportionate to the thing you're trying to change.
Ooh.
If you want to go back and carve your name in a tree, very little is going to stand in your way.
Right.
But if you want to go back and say, stop somebody from dying or do it like, holy crap, the amount of things that happen to you
Right.
in order to try to keep that.
Because that's a big change.
Yeah, that's
like
big
an
change.
entire familial line
So
change.
it's super interesting. But that's not why we're talking about it. We're talking about it because we would like to explore the topic of audiobook sex scenes because they occur. I've been introduced to one thanks to 11/22/63. Right there and halfway through the book during romantic engagement. She's like, hey, I would like to do the thing. And he's like, I'd like to do the thing too. And that's not really how they talk. This reader's way better than I would ever be. But then you're like, oh, they should just, fade to black. And then everybody wakes up and they're like, oh, that
They've
was
done the
nice.
thing.
That was nice. No. Stephen King's like, I would like to express what's going on here. I would like to express the activities occurring. Now, Stephen King does choose to give physical descriptions of what's going on from the man's. It's a first-person novel, by the way.
So it's all red and.
Yeah, first person. Like,
Okay.
I did this, I did that. So you get the full.
I'll
flavor
put it in
of-
a real hard.
Yeah, of what the guy is thinking. About how hips are moving and how things are occurring, and then he decides that but I should make the female vocalize what's going on because else how is the guy going to know what's happening? So he decides to put in some vocalizations of some moments. One particular moment, if you know what I mean, perhaps in the climax of the book, wink, wink, wink. And it is not okay. It is not okay for a dude to do female vocalizations of an act such as that is going on.
Because
It's not okay. Very awkward.
Could you okay, describe a pair while using the voice and inflection that he used to describe the scene.
Use the voice.
Yeah, like
Of-
his, how
Oh,
he made the female's voice. But I want
So
you
if
to
this
just
is
like,
if this is the man's voice.
Yes.
This is the man's
Okay.
voice. Deep. It has some grit to it.
okay,
This would be the woman's voice.
I'll
A
just
little
like
bit lighter.
just soft.
but like it's someone in the middle of transition where the hormones just haven't quite kicked in.
She needs another week.
Yeah, it needs a little bit of time.
Okay.
So it's that. You listen to audiobooks where they have characters, right? So anytime there's a male reader, he always kind of just lightens up his voice a little bit. for the
Talks
girl.
a little higher.
If they try to like legitimately do a female voice,
Yes.
it sounds awful.
Yeah.
Like it's much better if they just soften it.
Right.
If they're like, I'm a girl now, it's embarrassing. But if they just kind of lighten up their voice a little bit,
It's
and let
not
it
so.
okay. It's less.
So you know that
it's
someone
less
else is
jarring.
speaking. Right.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I've listened to audiobooks where people try to be full on characters, like they do have the pirate man who stops by, and it's not as good. It's
Right.
anyway. But she says something along the lines of, "Oh dear, oh dear."
So
Oh,
the,
dear
so
God.
pick something just mundane over there
Okay.
and describe it, and with the voice, the inflection, the way that he was talking about her. Oh dears.
Okay. Oh no, I can't do that.
Yes, you
That
can.
would be
You
me.
totally have to.
Oh, these headphones. These headphones are amazing. Oh, these headphones, I love them. These headphones should be everywhere. Wow, these headphones.
I'm gonna die.
I can't believe you made me even do that.
I'm gonna pee. I have stress incontinence. I'm gonna pee everywhere.
And at the end, I kind of sounded like a Muppet. He didn't sound like, wow!
Did you? Those supposed to be. I would like a pair of those headphones, please.
I'll have what she's having. Oh, no.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
Thank you, Tizzle. I am wearing cap colors. I generally like to wear cap colors. It's the poster right here. Yeah, so that's been my experience with 11/22/63, the audiobook. Just keep in mind, you might want to not listen to it with the kiddies in the car.
I don't feel like you should listen to what's his gadget?
Stephen King?
Stephen King
No,
with
there's
a
some-
child anywhere.
Generally, there's not a whole lot of swearing till he meets a character that has no filter whatsoever. There's
Oh,
a Southern
okay.
lady that popped up at one point that was just all kinds of wrong.
A Southern lady?
Yeah, Texan.
Well, bless her
So,
heart.
not
So
really-
she's not like
Not
she's
really
like,
Southern.
Texans are Texans.
Texans are their own thing.
Yeah.
I love Texans. You don't mess with Texans.
Texas.
Yeah, so that's been my my experience.
I
over the
feel
past
like
couple weeks.
that was the best thing that ever happened.
Who
today.
says though? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear God, oh sugar, is what is said.
Oh,
Who
is she
says, "Oh,
the
sugar"?
Texan?
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
also 1963, so sugar and stuff.
Sugar,
You used to
sugar.
call somebody like,
Honey.
"Oh, hi, sugar, you're so cute." Like my grandma used to call me sugar.
My daddy calls my mom Shuggy.
Does he?
Yeah.
Well, he's got the old school,
Yeah. My dad's from the 50s.
Now we say words like "bay," which is Danish for poo poo.
I told my girls, I'm like, if you say that, I will break a limb
Yeah.
and you're basically calling your best friend or your boyfriend or whatever a big steaming pile of donkey crap.
Yeah.
And they all went home and told their parents that.
Me and Bay are gonna go get crunk in our whip by the Crunk Bay.
Because the last night's party was ratchet.
I'm gonna take my Bay to the Bay because last night's party was ratchet. What does this mean? What language are we speaking? And I'm supposed to be cool about it, right? I'm supposed to accept the evolution of the English language because words like cool and okay and stuff,
awesome,
those didn't exist in the context we use them in.
Awesome doesn't. I feel like groovy should have stuck along a little longer.
I love the word groovy. I used to say groovy in high school.
Groovy.
Yeah, that's groovy.
Like, this is my boomstick. Groovy.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we should use that because he made that cool.
We should, but I feel like when I use it, I have to be wearing a paisley shirt.
I am so excited about the big fatty jeans coming back. Like the big wide leg, awesome. My ass is going to be in those so fast.
The Jinkos?
Yes.
I have no form. My legs are barrels.
Well, no, it's not even like I like the. Wide leg jeans were awesome, man. Awesome.
Relaxed fit is one thing. Big Jinko jeans? I don't think so. Like if the jean leg can actually cover your whole foot.
Did you see?
A problem.
There's like an online app called Wish, and it's basically products out of China that are sold really, really, really cheap. Like really cheap. It takes like 6 weeks to get to you, but I mean, you pay $2 for something that you would normally pay $20
right.
for.
Shopping made fun. Over 30 million.
Yeah, so there's like jewelry and outfits and stuff. So there's not a lot of plus size people in China. Like you don't see a lot of big fatty Chinese people waddling around.
You have to sign up before you can even look at the site.
Yeah,
I hate that.
I have an account.
I hate when people do that, though. Like, why? You won't even let me. It's like if Costco had guards at the door and we're like, you can't even look around in here until you pay $50 for a subscription.
That is kind of awful.
It's stupid.
They like
don't
you
put
pay to
there.
shop and spend money.
That's
like you're paying to spend money. Why do they do that?
Well, if you're a business, it makes sense because you got to buy a whole bunch of toilet paper.
Well, right, but you're already buying it from them. You're already giving them money.
You're giving them $50 for the right to go in there and buy the thing.
But why do you
you're
have
buying it at wholesale.
So they still make money.
But they don't make any money. Costco makes $0 off of the things they sell. So Alex Albrecht from the Dignation from years and years ago sat on a plane next to the CEO of Costco. And he was like, how do you even make money on the stuff? And he's like, we don't make a dime.
Are you serious?
We don't make a dime. It's all memberships and like deals with AAA and the selling the cars and the vacations and whatnot. They get kickback.
Huh.
They don't make a dime.
So, okay. I feel a little better about that.
It's all like it cost.
I feel a little
At least that's what I understand. Now, someone is probably going to come along and correct me. But from what I understand, that's the case. There's a Costco right across the street now, by the way.
Oh, did they finish it?
It's a circus. Yeah, I'm not going there. I'm not going there for months, maybe
before
years.
it thins out.
It won't thin out. It's Costco. It'll never thin out. Costco will always be full of people, and they will never take Visa. So you'll go in there and you'll be like, I'm buying all these things. And you hand them your credit card, and they're like, no. And you're like, I don't know what to do now. I guess I'll pay debit. Can't get my Amazon points, but that's all right.
Oh, because they won't take Visa? There's a lot of people that don't take Discover.
They won't. Yeah, Discover, MasterCard. A lot of people don't take American Express.
Well, I knew, like, American Express, because
there's a different deal
they've had
with
some,
American Express.
yeah. But Discover, I'm just like, why don't you take Discover? Like, everybody takes Discover.
Everybody takes Visa. It's everywhere you want to be, except Sam's and Costco.
Yeah, I was going to say, when I don't have, like, the ABC store will not take Discover, so I have to swipe my Visa.
ABC Liquor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You in there a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, sucking back
Buying,
a little
like,
bit of
the
Grandpa's cough medicine.
bottles of scotch.
I bought a barrel of sangria for my party the other day.
I came home and the whole decanter of scotch was gone. I'm like, did you have fun while I was gone, honey?
I drink alone.
He's like, I missed you.
Yeah.
Like, so you thought drinking scotch by
Dude.
yourself would be fun?
Maxwell House. Rogue Puppy Dog is a Maxwell House fan.
What?
I just bought Maxwell House because it is literally half the price of my Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Can you taste a difference?
Yes, but because I grew up drinking Maxwell House, it's actually a nostalgic coffee taste.
Coffee
and it doesn't bother me.
all taste the same to me, with the exception of some is more.
Folgers.
Some was bitter, and some is a little bit smoother. But it's all like it all smells amazing, unless you burn it.
Yep. Don't burn the coffee.
But I mean, it's we should probably
Folgers
get on the
is
show. I just
greasy.
looked at the time, and your child has to go to
I
sleep.
know. Folgers is greasy.
How is it greasy?
It's
Do they like
it's oily.
deep
It's
fry?
got a oily.
We deep
deep-
fry our
deep
beans for a
fried-
southern
Had
feel.
some deep fried coffee. First, we run the beans through a cat. Then we dump that in cake batter.
That's expensive. Those
know.
beans are
The
expensive.
cat poop beans.
Cat poop, yeah.
They're not playing around. Speaking of cats, let's do a factoid of the week, shall
Okay.
we?
Oh, nice.
The common
what you
phrase,
did there.
eat like a bird, should mean something quite different. Many birds eat twice their weight in food each day. In fact, a bird requires more food in proportion to its size than a baby or a cat. Birds eat a bunch. You know why they eat a bunch? Because it cuts through them faster than taco night.
Are these children's suspenders?
Yeah, they are.
Why do you have child suspenders?
For our child.
Why? But they're like, why do you have a lot?
Well, we were gonna. They were for his first birthday pictures.
And then what happened?
Well, we bought more pairs than we meant to.
How?
Amazon's tricksy with its cart shopping.
See, so
You click it once and you click it again, and it adds quantity too, and you forget. So you look at it, and it's one picture of suspenders, but it says quantity too, but you didn't look at that part. You just.
So I
looked at
feel
the other.
like since you have that many suspenders, you should be wearing them on a daily basis.
Probably, yeah. We should put them in them.
Because it's just babies and suspenders is probably the cutest thing ever.
Thank you, Rogue Poppy Dog, for promoting us in the Twitch chat. We love you. If you follow, I'll give you a nickel. I mean, that's not true at all.
We'll throw it at
I'm
the
not
screen.
giving you.
You take your money.
Had a baby at Savoy. Best part of waking up is taking a big old dump.
What?
That's the best thing.
Why does coffee make you poo?
The caffeine stimulates your intestines.
I feel like there's a song there. Like
I think we just made that one
Stimulate
up.
stimulate
We
my
got
bowels.
coffee. We got coffee in your guts. It's gonna make you do the poo. I don't know. That was not a good one.
Gonna take a big old dump.
Let's do some stories.
Okay.
Actual cat burglar burgles underwear. A woman named Sarah in Hamilton, New Zealand, had to place an unusual and potentially embarrassing newspaper ad after she cleaned her home to prepare for a move and discovered that her Siamese cat, I don't know why we gotta be racist, could just be cat. Why we gotta talk about it being Siamese? Her cat was a burglar, a cat burglar.
Meow. Get it?
She has a penchant for men's underwear and socks, specifically from a man or men who live somewhere in the area who might be wondering where all their underwear and socks were going. Although, let's face it, the guy probably gave a maximum of 2 minutes thought to this. I would have. I'd been like, darn dryer's eating socks and underwear again.
Well, I mean, because how
Where's it
many guys
going?
actually do their own laundry on a daily basis?
Single guys,
Yeah.
all of them. Married guys, the helpful ones. I help with laundry when it's there.
Jacob's done laundry twice since I met him, and I was gone both times for an extended period of time, and he had to.
He had no choice.
Yeah. I mean, not that he wouldn't if I asked him. It's just,
Right. It's just
I'm
generally,
here.
This is
You're
America.
Work. I
If-
can wash your underwear for you because you're
If-
providing the house that I'm staying in.
Yes. If the TV commercials continue to promote that moms are the only people that do things with their children, then, maybe men can continue to be promoted as not doing laundry. I don't know. I get really offended, by the way, at TV commercials that depict, like, moms take their kids to the store. Moms take their kids to the thing. I was like, did dads never take their kids anywhere? Are dads just all deadbeats?
It's pretty bad, and it's always like the chick washing the dishes. It was like,
Yeah.
we
it's
both
offensive.
wash dishes.
Yeah, it's like, why
Jacob's
can't they
probably
show like
better at it
mom
than
and
I
dad
am.
washing dishes?
Yeah.
Why's it got to be just mom washing dishes? You're tired after a long day of washing dishes. Use Palm or whatever. And it's like kids running around and dad's just missing. Dad would be LOA, whatever LOA means. I searched
Late on
late all the
arrival.
time.
that's LOAT.
No, MIA. That's what I was thinking. I heard a kid use LOA one time and I didn't know what it meant. And it's been stuck in my head ever since, and I've never really thought about it.
LOA?
Yeah, what does it mean?
I don't know.
Like when something's like he used it in a sense of like I asked him if everything was all right with school, and he said, "Yeah, man, everything's LOA with them."
A god in the voodoo cult of Haiti.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it means.
Letter of authorization. Leave
Oh,
of
that's it.
absence.
Oh, leave of absence. There, that's perfect.
Everything's
That
leave
is
of
LOA.
absence.
Yeah, everything's leave of absence. Makes perfect sense. Commenters on Reddit quickly chimed in with stories confirming the possibility of this tale. Although many were quick to accuse Sarah of having unusual excuse for an affair. See, this is the problem with
Why
Reddit.
would she just have one of everything?
Reddit
though?
just gets so dark. They're just like, that person's probably a terrorist. Some said female cats are prone to stealing socks as sort of a playing parent game, and others say Siamese cats are in particular kleptomaniacs. That possibility was given credence by this hilarious local news story from San Francisco! Exclamation point. Apparently there's a local news story from San Francisco that's supposed to be there.
Oh. Yeah, sorry, I didn't quite read through.
fine,
That
I
was a
don't care.
last minute change because Kristen Carnes put it up there, and I'm like, I want that instead of the man that cucumbered his.
Yeah. Burp, 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 burp,
So I'm gonna
burp,
text my
burp,
mom and
burp.
tell her we're doing a show.
She's like, I need you now. There's a lot of Southern people in 11/22/63 because he's in Texas.
Texas.
And it's really like the dudes at least confuse two characters that were talking to each other once. Like, you know, when a character will have the same voice for pretty much the whole book
Right.
and then starts talking to a character that has a similar cadence or similar accent, and then that character becomes the other character, and you're
It's like when you make your pirate Scottish.
right, it evolves, and I'm like, that doesn't sound like Sadie's voice, Mr. Reader. That sounds like Ellie's voice with like Sadie's something else going on.
That would be. I feel like that would be very difficult. I
Oh,
really
yeah.
wouldn't play D&D now. We should live stream a D&D game.
I would love to live stream a D&D game.
Wait, we could do like
I'd be all
we
about
could do an all rogue edition of D&D because we all have to be quiet because the baby's asleep.
that. At all rogue. I sneak. What do you do? I'm sneaking too. What do you do?
I
I'm
too am
hiding.
sneaking.
I'm sneaking and hiding. Oh, it's so unpredictable.
We played a D&D game ages ago with Steven's buddy Landon, and Landon was a rogue, and Landon was like half into playing and like half into being Landon.
Yeah.
So all he did was hide.
Mm-hmm.
All he did
You were
was
sitting
hide. He
talking
was
to a
the worst rogue on the planet. He never saw a trap. He always
No.
got caught. He got us killed 90 times.
Yep. The dice were not in his favor.
No.
May the dice be ever in your favor. Should be on a T-shirt. The D20s. Small town news.
This is so weird.
That's why it's on the show, right?
That's why it's Florida. Like everything I read about weird people, it's Florida. What is in the water in Florida that makes you guys so weird? A Florida woman is fighting to keep her 6-foot-long pet alligator in her home.
Is that a problem? Like, can you not keep a pet alligator?
Would you want what if you're like, forgot to feed him and you're walking to the bathroom
He will
one
eat you.
night and just
They'll lead down.
step on him or something.
That's the thing that people confuse me about people that keep dangerous animals like tigers and buffalo and bears and like when your cat, let's Kizzy for instance,
Oh jeez.
the devil cat from Hades that we did like.
Devil cat from Haiti.
Everything was fine until it wasn't fine, and then your arm was meat. You know, like
Yes.
it's gone. So imagine there's something that was huge, like a tiger. Like everything's fine, and you're just sitting there petting the tiger, and then all of a sudden, the tiger just flips out, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I just ate you. I'm really sorry.
I mean, it's an animal. It has
Yeah.
like a crap day just like anybody else.
Yeah, I scratched your neck with my claw, and it was just a nick. It's like when they say, oh, spider or a shark doesn't want to eat you. No, but a shark's nibble and taste will kill you.
Right. It just wants to nudge. That nudge, like if the mouth is as big around as I am, then his nudge means I'm missing my spleen and part of my liver.
Yeah, your side is gone.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's...
You can't just sew that crap back together.
No, so I'm not going to let a grizzly bear roll around and wrestle me because that bear might decide I'm going to
Might get a little
aggressive.
too playful.
Yeah, and then there's no turning back. You've been mauled.
Your arm is missing.
Yeah.
Or chimpanzees ripped your face off.
This happens with dogs. Like the dog got too playful and bit the kid, but
Right.
dogs generally never bitten. And has
Right,
always
but
been
now
sweet,
the
but
kid's got like this weird scar and the
Yeah.
dog's dead.
We had a horse that bit my sister. On the face.
Did it turn into glue?
No, it just got her cheek, you know?
I remember that.
Yeah.
It didn't even leave a mark, though. She got...
No, it left a mark.
Did
It left
it?
a big old scar right there.
Is there a
It's
scar on her
faded.
face?
It's faded out since.
Oh,
but,
okay.
like, it was gnarly there for a little while. It's like she was just out there feeding the horse and got too close to the horse's food while the horse wanted to eat it, and horse bit. Like, what horse bites? What kind of horse
face.
bites? A face, no less. I didn't even know horses could bite. I was like, they have flat teeth. They just want to eat oats. Anyway, alligators.
The 125-pound reptile named Rambo wears clothes, rides on the back of a motorcycle, which I don't understand the physics of that. Like, how do you, like, you can't, can you imagine an alligator just sit, because its tail's in the way.
Alligators don't sit. They,
Like-
they lay.
How do you put it? I want to see a picture of an alligator on the back of a motorcycle. Especially if it's 6 foot long, because, like, if you laid it down, it would take up the entire... I don't know. Who looked at a motorcycle and went, I bet I can fit Rambo up on there?
Yeah. They're standing there at the dealer going, yeah, I reckon my alligator Rambo could ride on the back of that. Just needs a sissy bar. That's all it needs. Then you just tie the alligator to that and you're good to go.
Like, maybe Rambo doesn't want to go for a ride. If Rambo goes and crawls on and, like, goes, rawr, 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 sure. But maybe Rambo was just trying to get some sun and he was too close to them, you know?
You know what's awesome is, like, the second time she takes Rambo out on the motorcycle, she can be like, Rambo rides again. And it'd be like the movie. Because I feel like that should be a Rambo movie title. Rambo rides again.
It would probably be just as good as the one they released
It would be
a day or
amazing.
two ago. It was so...
You can't go to Burma. Burma's war zone.
Remind me to tell you about the raptor alien predator.
Okay.
Because that's a discussion we need to have. Okay.
Oh, did you know they're making a new Predator? Shane Black is directing and wrote a new Predator. So
Who
it's
did
going to
he-
be like two Predators, and one's getting too old to Predator. So it's like, oh, I'm getting too old for this Predator. And because he wrote Lethal Weapon 2. You weren't picking it up, so I had to give it to you.
Lethal Weapon 2 was shitty.
No, not Lethal Weapon 2. Lethal Weapon also.
Oh, okay. He
He
did
wrote all
all of
four
them.
of them.
Okay.
So he's very buddy
The
cop.
first one was great.
Yeah.
The second one was
But
the
that's
third
where
one
they
was
introduced
fantastic.
Leo gets. What you want, Leo gets.
They fuck you through the drive-through.
Then
They
Leo-
beep you. They beep you. I mean,
good try. You can't bleep after you've said it. You can't.
I said fuck.
Yeah, of course.
They fuck.
Uh-huh.
I really didn't say it.
Oh, no. Don't glare at me.
I didn't say the word. I just sounded like I said the word. I did the
But
radio
anyway.
beep. Like, you
And-
know the radio beep where you say the first and the last
Oh,
and they
yeah,
just
yeah.
go...
So, like, they just bleep it like in the middle.
Yeah.
You can still perfectly make out the...
No, like my brain didn't even hear the beep.
It's like, shh, bleep. tss.
Shablitz.
That's what they usually do.
Shablitz. Anyway,
Rambo.
whatever.
Yeah.
Because the alligator is 6 feet long, she has to have 2.5 acres of land. But she says that he can't be left outside because he's allergic to sunlight.
Me
So-
too.
Me too, obviously. Have you seen this crap? I mean,
Yeah,
I belong
you can-
in space because that's where I've been, apparently.
Basically transparent.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, have a course on where veins are in your body, I volunteer as tribute.
So just trace them. Blue
Yeah.
pen.
We're just going to have Ashley stand here. We're going to trace her circulatory system, and Stephen will pass the crap out because he can't think
I
about
can't
it.
handle it.
Stephen does not like veins.
No veins.
She does take him to charity events to teach people about reptiles and to schools, which I thought is cool.
That's cool.
She does, however, say that she has trained him not to bite. I mean, it seems like she's had a good run of luck with it.
You know what I think about that? That's what I think about that.
Yeah.
I don't know how loud that is at all, but it's okay.
I want to tell you about the raptor predator monkeys.
What raptor predator monkeys?
So I had this dream, right?
Yeah.
I dreamed that this guy was in a suit. And it was a raptor suit. You know, you see these people running around raptor suits.
Yeah, I want one of those.
However, the suit then morphed into a raptor face with a predator mouth.
Ugh.
Yes, so you've got...
Mandibles.
Right, yeah. And then the body of an alien.
Ooh. It's a raptor alien
So you've
predator.
got the three... like the 3 scariest things on God's planet
Yeah.
and like the entire universe. Like
Yeah.
clowns don't even hold a candle to this crap, and I hate clowns.
What if it had its face painted like a clown?
If I can't get me chill bumps. Yeah.
Oh, God.
I hate clowns. But I'm like, so I'm sitting there dreaming, right? And my body goes, yeah, raptors scary. Here's that. You're terrified of aliens. Here's that. Let's just throw in some Predator. So I was thinking, how could you combine these things? Like, why? Why would you combine these things? They're terrifying enough as it is. So you make it into like a thing. So I want someone to draw an alien raptor predator.
Tell Eric to draw it.
Eric, I need you.
Get Eric to draw. This is, by the way, thank you for posting that at a Baby It's a Boy because I just died.
What did he do?
Rides again. It's a picture from Expendables. It's Stallone on a motorcycle.
Oh wait, where did he?
That's all it is. And I just laughed and laughed. I can't. I love it.
Oh, is it just somebody posted that women's PC thing? Jeez. I thought that was fake. Dude, that man's got muscles. Holy crap.
When I'm 60, I hope I look
he
like
could
Stallone.
eat my lunch. I mean, his face is all jacked up, but he's still a gorgeous muscle man.
He's always had that lip thing.
I thought that was cool.
Like, it's better than Gerard Butler's I talk out the side of my mouth thing.
I would have all of his babies.
I'm not a big Gerard Butler fan.
I like him, and I like the dude from Wanted James McAvoy.
I hate that guy.
I know.
I hate that guy. No, so I don't hate James McAvoy. I did not like him in that movie because he just looked red-faced and sweaty and gross the whole time.
He was having a rough time.
It just bothered me. It's like I can't watch Fast and Furious either because everybody's glistening. And all I can think is everybody's so wet.
Come get your baby oil spray down an aisle
and
2.
then they're like, I'm Michelle Rodriguez. I'm like, I don't even think you're attractive, but you're covered in glisten. Everybody's glistening everywhere. It's freaking hot in California. I don't even want to watch this movie anymore because I'm so hot sitting on my couch watching you people sweat. It's uncomfortable. Like Paul Walker's running around, his t-shirt sweating, and Vin Diesel's got a sweaty bald head, and everybody's just, it's like, I would try to get in my car, but when I got in, I slid all the way out to the other side and out the door. Too fast, too slippery. I hate that movie.
Oh, that was genius.
I hate it.
Oh, that's like, Alien. Everybody is wet in Alien.
Yeah, but good point. But it's because
there's like KY jelly all over the set.
The air conditioning on that set and in a spaceship would probably suck. I mean, granted, the air conditioning sucks. You're so distracted by the alien. All I see in Fast and Furious is hot people sweating. In the alien, there's no hot people, and there's an alien out to eat you. Just because Sigourney Weaver's in her panties does not make it hot. It makes it terrifying because you're like, if I got caught with my bare feet in my panties in a spaceship with an alien,
he's worried about his bare feet.
I am.
I don't care if I'm in my underwear, but you damn better make sure I got some shoes on before you cut that crap.
I want some socks. I've seen Die Hard. I don't go home without my socks on my feet.
Do not take your shoes off. It'd be a very bad because terrorists all have small feet.
Everything.
If we have learned nothing in this life, it is that terrorists have small, girly feet. I would be screwed.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
you would be screwed. Yeah.
That's very true. He could have cut
Of all the terrorists in the world, I picked the one with the feet smaller than my sister.
Yippee-ki-yay.
That's such a good movie.
I love it. Ho, 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 I have a shotgun. Or a machine gun now. Bring me the detonators.
Bring me the detonators.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Sorry.
We got time for one more.
Okay.
We got time for one more. I'm ready.
Which,
WTF.
Yes.
WTF. Too fast, too slippery. Thank you, Joel.
Did he do one?
He did one.
Yeah, I'm so excited to see this.
5-year-old's mystery illness has been solved. Woo woo! A California 5-year-old who suffered a mysterious runny nose for 6 months finally managed to blow out the cause, a 1.5-inch long safety pin.
I know. It's like corroded and rusted and...
Sam can't touch anything until he's 70. Caitlin Powell of Hemet said 3 different doctors determined her 5-year-old daughter, Chloe Russell, was suffering from sinus infection and prescribed antibiotics. About 6 months ago, her nose just started running out of this one side, green, 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 constantly, and it stunk. And that makes sense. I've got a bot
It's
in the
basically-
Twitch chat. I'm sorry.
I can't
It
post
blocks
links.
Yeah, my bad.
No, you're fine. I was just gonna show Rogue Puppy Dog.
No, it's fine. I gotta hold on. Let me.
I'll just post it in the show.
No, you should be good now. There you go. Yep.
There you go.
She said antibiotics had no effect on Chloe's nose. We went home, did 10 days of medication, didn't work. Powell said we took her even to the dentist because we thought it was her teeth. I don't know how that. It's British, whatever. The mother said the answer finally came last weekend when her brother, Chloe's uncle, had the girl blow her nose. My brother was like, "Your nose, it's disgusting. Blow your nose, blow your nose." That's what we're gonna be chasing him around for a while.
Blow your nose.
I'm sorry, Rogue Puppy Dog. I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm sorry. I got a bot in the Twitch chat, and it's bad news.
You fixed it.
The pin, measuring about 1.5 inches long, was black and partially disintegrated. It was a huge object. It was bigger than her nose, Powell said. We were horrified. I was like, "Did you put this up there?" She did, but she forgot to tell me. This is the part of being a parent that terrifies me the most. Like, Sam, where are your toys? I don't know.
I shoved it up my butt, Daddy.
I don't know. Where are my keys? Like, that's the horrifying one. Like, wake up in the morning, Sam, where are my keys? I don't know. What keys?
Out of reach,
man. The keys
man.
to my car, Sam. Oh, I don't know. And then one day I'm gonna file them in the toilet tank. Like, just what the devil, Sam?
Yeah, children.
She found a safety pin and, being a kid, wanted to stick it up there to see how far it would go, and thought she dropped it, not realizing it lodged itself in her nose. We went to the same doctor into the urgent care, contacted through our doctors when there wasn't an available appointment. All the doctors looked up her nose but didn't see anything. My daughter didn't mention anything because she didn't realize it had gone into her nose, Powell said. Aha.
Jeez.
Hello from Australia. Hey, we got an Australian.
Yay!
This is an Australian listener. We've had New Zealanders, but never one from the Big Island. This is awesome. That's what they call Hawaii. I don't know what they call Australia. We've had New Zealanders, so welcome. Welcome.
Your
Australian
accent
person.
makes me happy.
Yeah, we love you guys. We love that Australia. Oh, that wasn't the WTF section. That was news but left untold.
It was, but I mean, it works either way because she shoved a safety pin up her nose.
Yeah, and that's fine. And we're out of time anyway. Right?
I hear.
My child is
Do you
screaming
hear?
downstairs.
He's probably running around the corners.
He's
I taught Sam
Stephanie's
to
going to
scream
kill
every
you.
time he ran around a corner.
He's going to kill you. That's awesome. Anyway, thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys, everybody who's joined on the Twitch side of things, everybody who's joined on the IRC and watched the show. We really appreciate it. We love having live people here with us. It makes the
As
show so much
opposed to
more
the
fun.
dead ones that normally talk to us.
Yeah, the dead people.
The dead people are bothersome.
Yeah, I'd rather have live people. The dead people generally just have complaints. You know, they're always
Their
like,
outlook on
my
life
butt
is
rotted
a little...
off today, and now I can't sit right. So unfortunate. So yeah, if you guys are interested in watching people play video games, Rogue Puppy Dog on Twitch has a stream where he's been playing some Far Cry Primal.
Ooh, I
So,
do want to. Jacob
worth
isn't interested in that,
checking
but
out.
it looks good.
It's worth checking out. I think if you're a Far Cry fan, you'll either dig it or you'll find it somewhat repetitive.
I've never played any of the.
You might be fine then.
Yeah.
So most people, their complaints are nothing changed between Far Cry 4 and Far Cry Primal,
Just more
other than
of
the
the-
setting.
Oh, okay.
Now you're like
I mean,
training.
that's basically
saber-tooth
Tomb
tigers
Raider.
and stuff.
Like nothing really changes but the setting.
Yeah, but there's some mechanical
Did you
changes.
like the new one?
New what?
Tomb Raider.
I haven't played it.
Never mind.
I played the old Tomb Raider, or the old new Tomb Raider,
the new-
Tomb Raider Origins or whatever.
The one where they beat the ever living crap
where
out of
they abuse.
We
Lara
hate
Croft the whole
women!
time. It wasn't women. They do the same thing to Nathan Drake, and nobody gets upset. But then they're like,
No,
"They made
she
that
got
young girl go
it
through some
so much
BS."
worse.
No, come on.
Yes,
Nathan
holy
Drake
crap.
He falls all the time.
Yeah, but this was bad. Like she's.
Well, it's
I
just
mean,
because she was in a tank top and
you
her
could
skin's
see
exposed.
yeah.
Nathan Drake falls and stuff, but they don't like have it all bloody whatever. Thank you, Dad, bruh, for follow. We thank you for the follow. That's awesome. We super appreciate it.
Dad, bruh.
Big Dad, bruh.
Dad. I want to hear somebody with an Australian accent say that because the R's not going to sound R's.
I
Their
don't-
R's not going to sound like R's.
Maybe it won't.
Brah.
I don't know.
What's up, brah?
But I've been playing Stardew Valley. Keep an eye. Hey, if you do follow and you want to get notified when we go live, click the little notify me button because we don't really have a schedule.
Scary games.
Smash wants to play Dead Space and Outlast and a bunch of other stuff, so she craps her pants while playing the game.
I have to. Well, okay. And by Ash, I mean Jacob's gonna get talked into it.
Yeah, Jacob will be doing it.
And Ashley's gonna be screaming in the back. We're gonna restart Alien, and we are gonna stream that because
That'll be good.
that's
That'll be good.
bowel liquidating.
Yeah, I think that'll be fun. So the scary game thing is going to happen, but we don't really have a schedule. We just kind of go. So I wish we did, but it's complicated. Life is complicated.
Your face is
next
complicated.
week, the show, we're debating on how we're going to do it because next week is Stephanie's birthday.
We can do like a half hour power.
We could try. We'll try.
Because we're
going to
have like all the babysitters here ever.
Yeah, just follow and watch the Twitter. It is Stephanie's birthday, so it might be a short one if we do one, but just keep an eye on it. We'll try to get something out for you guys. And just watch out through the week as we stream different games and stuff. And hopefully Jacob and Ashley will be doing the scary stuff. And I think The Witcher 3 is on their list of things to do. So that'll be cool.
Because I'm home now.
If you like the show, send your question, comments, feedback, and hate mail to hnhshow@gmail.com. Call us and leave us a voicemail. We'd love to hear from you. H&H Live on Skype. The Twitter is at H&H Show. You can also find us at Two Dorks TV for all the Two Dorks related stuff. And at Steve H&H is me.
I have Ash H&H on Snapchat. If you send me your penis, I will be incredibly angry.
I was about to say it.
And I will post it on the internet.
She will screenshot it, and she will make sure people know.
And I will find you on the internet, and I will post your personal information with your penis so your mom and your girlfriend can see it.
It's perfect. That's what people. That's gonna work.
Everybody that wants their penis on the internet is gonna be like,
there. I just posted the Twitters in the Twitch chat.
Nice.
Follow us on Twitter. Do that kind of thing, and we're gonna leave you guys with these words of wisdom. I think we consider too much the good luck of the early bird and not enough the bad luck of the early worm. Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Someone who doesn't like to be early maybe said that too.
Yeah. You know what? The first mouse or the second mouse gets the cheese, as they say.
See? So Ashley, when she gets yelled at for being late.
You're still a procrastinator. And you're still late for everything. And it's still wrong. I don't care what new phrasing you find. It's still wrong. Thank you, guys. We love you. We'll see you next time right here on Horseshoes and Hand Grenades.
Bye. Which way am I poking your head at?
Huh? The other way.
This
Head
way?
poke.
This way?
Awesome. Good show, Smash. Thank you, guys. Everybody
Wait, you
that
gotta
showed
lead
up.
into the poke.
Huh? Oh, wrong way. See, but the space is getting in the way.
I'm in my own little thing.
You're in the space. Thanks, Dad, bro. Appreciate the follow. And we're gonna go ahead and drop off and fix up the show and get it all posted. So, if you guys haven't checked out the forum we have that I've filled up with lots of stuff with very few replies.
Oh,
Check it
I
out.
totally forget about forums.
twodorks.net. You go there and you click the forum button. It'll take you to the forum. Sign up. I've been posting movies and junk, so would love to see you there.
What movie are we
We
going to
should
see
do a
next?
dramatic reading of Twilight. It's Batman v Superman.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Without Stephanie Steven.
Don't know how we're.
I mean,
gonna do
without Stephanie and Jacob.
it. Yeah. Oh, okay, dude. Are you Rogue Puppy Dog on YouTube?
Can we
also?
please find an excerpt from Twilight and do a dramatic reading?
I would love to, with some cheesy music in the background.
Oh, that would be the best thing.
Rogue Puppy Dog. Please tell me that's you on YouTube, so I'm good. Yeah, Rogue Puppy Dog. Burp burp burp. I just see pet raccoons. Is that you?
He said
That you
red
would-
tube.
Huh? No, he said. Oh, I thought he meant YouTube. Oh, it's embarrassing.
I think. Wait, isn't? Oh, that's porn tube. Wait, what's red tube?
That's the porn one.
But cause the wieners.
Yeah, there's wieners.
Hashtag
on there.
no
I think I'll
wieners.
pass on the red tube sub Rogue Puppy Dog. Though I
I
appreciate
feel
it.
like also with the screen name Rogue Puppy Dog, that might be a very interesting porn channel. The puppy sneaks up behind you. Surprise, butt sex.
I get it. Oh, that's you on YouTube with the raccoons. Okay, cool. I was making sure. It's like, where's he at? All right, we got to drop. Love you guys.
Okay, bye.
Have a wonderful time.